Hello.
What's up, Kenny? I don't know if you can hear me. What's up, Kenny? I can barely hear myself. What's up, Kenny? Can you hear me? Kimmy. Hello.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL.
Awesome. I'm going to be playing about 2 football games, and I might play another one. I'm not sure.
Fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0. Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0.
Oh, I am playing Modern Warfare right now.
Talk about the new one?
Green 39! Green 39!
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Yes.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I have the remastered one, but I don't have that one.
Kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Hurry up, here we go!
On first down, Daniels. He completes it to Julio Jones. One more time.
It is fun.
Julio Jones all alone. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I did not expect to go that far down the damn field.
2 yards.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
They really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys.
That was fucking bad.
And gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Lowell made it hella far.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A 1st down carry for Smith. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Daniels steps away to his left. Oh, a heck of a move. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 3rd and 2, Daniels. The open man is Smith. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big completion there on 3rd and short, keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
False start, offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Operating from the gun. Daniels buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Their mobile quarterback. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the early. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels dancing to his left. Looking deep for Julio. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity.
I never asked where are you from.
One of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not.
Oh, South Carolina. Born and raised.
Things. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to throw. Daniels. And at a 42-yard line here.
How is it out there?
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking.
It's hot, I guess.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Leopard. Leopard.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay.
Almost got a touchdown that time.
Time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Broken tackle. He'll buy some time, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
I got very lucky that time.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are in for 6. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
Yeah, he had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? And he said he moved to.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels escaping the pressure right. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a nice spin into some open field. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. After the penalty, it's Smith. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So we're back in the off. Offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. He's at the 30. 10. And
Man, that's a bad move.
Touchdown. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. A first throw for the backup, Ryan. Forced out to his left. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And Jones has it over the middle. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down. Solid
You
catch
play
there for
2K?
man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out.
I do not. I don't like basketball.
6-year history of the award. Been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. Give him 30 yards there. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's
Oh, I was gonna say it as free.
Route running. How about the way he competes for...
So
I might play it when I'm bored or something. I don't know what the true July games are.
Number for a really good game for a receiver. So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. It's their quarterback. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They begin with a run by Smith. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
End zone to end zone.
And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. A handoff to Smith. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect. But as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On second down, here's Smith. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Taking it about the 16. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And it'll be... This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. On first down, Daniels steps away to his left. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Daniels into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Second half begins with a run by Smith. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown
Hit
for the
him hard.
trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
It's caught.
Yeah, I kept on trying to throw the ball, but apparently I couldn't do it in time because they don't fucking block the quarterback.
50 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1 here when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, to pick on the opening drive. Second drive, not much better. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Looking to throw. Daniels. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. In for the score. And the Falcons will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball down.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels over the middle, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Here's a give to Smith, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Ito Smith. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They keep it with Smith on first down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on second down. Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On first and 10, Daniels on the move to his left. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A gain of 39 that time. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down. And quickly they get to the line. Here we go now with Smith. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it second and goal. From the gun, Daniels buying time. And the Atlanta Falcons are in for the touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On the run is Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Tackle made there by Nick Perry. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. Daniels on the crossing route, complete. That's Jones. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Gets through, and now an opening. Touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On first down, Green. He's got room to run past the 20. And now running right through him. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now let's go.
They'll run it here with Smith. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. Green. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
47 the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
On the counter, it's Smith. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Here we go now.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Jones has it. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Smith.
5-6, 3-1 down.
Tackle, but then quickly brought down.
As we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Again, it's Smith. Shreds the tackle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Falcons, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Mike died.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
But yeah, it turned ugly pretty fast. Damn. Yeah, I seen. Starting new feed for next game, bud. Okay.